Do any of you guys know who Anthony William is? I'm going to read an excerpt from his book about papaya, the fruit.
Just explain who he is. He's like a medical medium.
He's the number one health consultant in the world. He consults Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, Tony Robbins, Robert De Niro, Pharrell Williams.
Stuff, yeah.
But basically everyone who you've heard about. And then regular people like myself and my mum, who's helped enormously from his books.
Cool.
So he's got one line in this book that is interesting. Now, when I was in Portugal, this Himalayan yogi came up to me off the street, just randomly on the street, and he looked at me and he said, "You need papaya." Now, at the time in my life, I'd never eaten a papaya fruit before. Not really sure why. I guess I just wasn't born in tropical countries. So this is what Anthony says about papaya, and Anthony is more of a he's in contact with a very intelligent spirit to get this kind of information. Papaya breathes light into everyone who consumes it, casting out negativity and darkness, purging old judgment, resentment, and stored up frustration. Now, I began eating like half a papaya every morning, and it was the only thing that would naturally lift my mood to just a normal place of contentment, because I've been through a lot in my travels, and it's the only mood enhancer, natural one, that I've ever experienced. I thought I'd... Have you all eaten a papaya before?
I have to look it up.
Really?
Yeah.
I've eaten lots of papayas,
You've eaten?
but I never
It
knew
tastes
that.
nice.
I mean, it's like sweet.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Actually, yeah,
combination
one of us has it.
Colour.
You have?
No, I just say it's a beautiful colour.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't eaten one?
Oh.
2 no's, 2 yeses.
I had one as a kid.
Well, that's really a no because it's too long ago.
Yeah.
The reason why I love Anthony's take on foods is that you get to explore things from a psychological perspective. Like, if you eat this, does this help me in my thoughts and feelings? And this papaya really, it's the only thing that really does that.
Yeah, right. You mean actually papaya, not as a metaphor or as an analogy?
No, eating the fruit.
The actual fruit papaya. Cool.
Yeah. Not so much that you know,
Yeah.
but half.
Cool.
Because some papayas I can't get through because they're too big.
Yeah.
I mean, apple does it for me because there's antioxidant inside.
Apples.
Yeah.
Let's get to apples.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has one for everything, and yeah.
Oh, wow.
No, not for everything. He's got a
foods.
book called Life Changing Foods, which describes 50 foods that he considers can change your life.
What's his name?
Anthony William.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
No S at the end.
Okay, apples. The apple is an ancient food that brings us back to the source. It is one of the very first foods to have comforted us, and so apples connect us to a sense of sanctuary. This makes them ideal for when you're feeling depressed, alienated, invalid, powerless, useless, worthless. You get the idea. If the time ever comes when you feel you aren't being validated, eating apples can help change your course. Apples open up a part of you and change the energy within and around you to attract happier and brighter things. They can bring back your vibrancy, elevate you, lighten your spirit, and make you more energetic. This is because for thousands of years we've stored apples to get us through the winter months. The fruit is a ray of hope that puts us in touch with the good life. It's instilled in our bodies that when the outside world seems bleak, an apple can reconnect us to life, rebirth, sunlight, and summertime. I really need more apples
I think that's really beautiful.
in winter because we're actually experiencing a winter right now.
They just pointed out half of my weaknesses.
Not
Yeah,
enough
okay.
apples.
When was the last time you ate an apple?
Like,
1980.
no, like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His protocol is 3 a day. 3 a day will keep the medications away.
I've replaced apple
The antidepressants
with watermelon instead.
So you
Because
get
it
watermelon.
rehydrates, yeah, because it rehydrates you.
Interesting
Much
on the
more fun.
back on the papaya thing real quick. I used to love papaya salads, and it literally was a food that would make me happy with a little bit of chili or a lot of chili. And it's a Thai dish. I lived in Southeast Asia for a couple of years, and I heard that the chilliness
Yep.
would make you happy because your
We'll pause it.
body would think that